black men like me a bad rep, bro, and that's crazy.
That's funny.
Joining us from Princess Anne, Maryland, is Dexter. Now, when Dexter found out his girlfriend Daytona was pregnant, he had just graduated high school, and he was about to move to Texas to play college football. And Dexter claims he then asked Daytona to go with him so they could raise their baby together, but she declined. Dexter says the next time he saw Daytona, it was on the Maury Show, giving another man a DNA test for the baby she claimed was his. Take a look at that appearance.
I lost my virginity to him, my first kiss, my first love, and I did have sex with not only him but another man, and I ended up getting pregnant with my now 2-year-old son, Day-Day. And I had called him, and then I called the other guy, let them know, look, there's a possibility you may be the father, there's a possibility that he may be the father, you know, but since Day-Day's been like 6 months old, that's all Day-Day knows is Jerron.
In the case of 2-year-old Day-Day, Jerron, you are not the father. So now Daytona is back, and now she says she's positive that Dexter is the father of her son, who was called Day-Day back then, but his real name is Dayjour. So Dexter, tell me about the day you logged on to your Facebook and saw my show, and there's Daytona.
I was looking through my Facebook, I was scrolling down, and I seen her on Facebook talking about, oh, well, this is a possibility that it's another guy that can have my baby. What's going on, you know?
Because initially she told you that you were the father, right?
Right.
And you were about to graduate school and go on to play football in Texas, right?
When I found out she was pregnant, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not believe it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna, because every female that I be with, Maury, they always want to have my kids so bad. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just, I don't know why. I guess I'm just that good looking of a guy.
Why didn't she go with you to Texas?
She was like, I can't go because my family's here. I can't just up and go to Texas. I'm like, come on. Like, I could have paid for everything. You would have been worried about no food. You would have, our son wouldn't have to be worried about no food.
You're a liar.
You'd have been well taken care of.
I told you that I was not going to Texas with you because I told you it was a possibility. If it was so sure, then I would have went. But I'm not capping. What do you mean?
Bro, you're a capper,
So
bro.
do I need to put receipts?
You came back from Texas, right? Did her family get in touch with you to take a DNA test? Nothing?
No. Maury, I had to take my family, my aunt, to see her working in, I think it was Dollar General, and my aunt was like, hey, this girl came in here and said that this could possibly be your son. I was like, what?
Now, Dayjour is 2 years old. Have you met Dayjour?
Like, I met him like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. Like,
for the first...
I haven't met him personally. Yeah, on FaceTime. I never met him in person, like face to face, like never.
Don't you think it's a little tough to accuse him of abandoning that little boy when you brought another guy on my show?
Exactly.
Maury, he was the first person I called. I called him, then I called the other guy.
Yo, you're a liar, yo.
You blocked me.
You're a captain,
and I told you, I said that there's a possibility you may be a father because I'm pregnant.
Lying.
Your mother is with us today, Taisha, right?
Yes, my mother's here, yes.
She's really upset, isn't she?
Yeah, she's mad as hell because she raised me to be a right man. My mother always told me and guided me and always said, son, if you ever have children, please take care of your children just like I took care of you.
And you don't.
And that's what I've always been.
You don't have any other children, right, Dexter?
No, I don't have no other children. No,
okay.
I don't.
All right. Do you think that you look like this little boy?
Man, some part of me say, and then some part of me don't. Like, just look at me. Look at me. Look at my face and look at him.
I admitted to my producers that around the time you got pregnant, you were kind of wild, right?
Yeah. Anybody was at the age of 18. I just graduated from high school 6 months prior. What college person is not partying, drinking, having drugs, and doing this? Because I had just lost my virginity. I was doing
and having sex with multiple people.
And so were you. And so were you.
Daytona, does Dayjour look like Dexter?
He does in some features the way he acts. And
what do you mean? What do you mean the way he acts?
I don't think he look like me.
It's just you just said he did. What do you mean? Now you're capping.
He got a little bit of my chin. He has my chin.
He looks just like me.
Let me tell you something. If he ain't, I want you to stay out of my life forever.
Stop calling me, stop texting me. Stop calling me and stop texting me.
You blow up my phone. You blow up my phone. She gives black men like me a bad rep, bro, and that's crazy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Where did that come from? Now, joining us now is Daytona's mother, Chrissy, and Dexter's mother, Taisha. And first, we're going to talk to Taisha. So, Taisha, you upset at Daytona and her mom?
Yes, I'm very upset, and I'm really upset with Daytona. I heard what you said, sweetheart. Number one, I just learned about this little boy 4 months ago. I saw your son.
That's not my fault. I told your son in the beginning.
I mean, no harm. Stop running your mouth to me, though.
If you just found out 4 months ago, what was your reaction when your son told you that?
When my son told me that, I said, and how long you know that? He said, Mom, that's the girl I was telling you before I went to college. But she ain't been back and forth with me. I said, Dexter, all these girls tell me, oh, I'm pregnant by you. I'm pregnant by you. But when it's time, we don't even see no kids produce.
Exactly.
And now that it is a little boy involved, my concern is for this young man. If this girl really don't know, she need to just say that. Stop making up stuff because it's hurting the little child. This young lady got her son calling my son Dad. When
your
I
son asked
some
him
food. But I never asked you. But I never asked you to tell him to call me Grandma.
I said, it's fine, let him call me that.
What you not getting is, I lost 7 children. So if this is my grandson, that's gonna mean
then y'all need to take care of your son.
But if it ain't, you gotta you want child support.
That's the first thing you want.
You want child support.
Taisha, you know what your son looked like when he was born, right? Does this little boy look like your son?
Certain things about him to me do, but I just want the results. I just want to know.
Okay. All right. So now, Chrissy, nice to have you with us. I'm glad you're with us.
Hi, Maury. How are you?
You think Dexter's a liar?
Yes.
Why?
For a simple fact is, I don't know about the first time she told me, but I know about the second time she told him because it was in my living room at my house.
Your daughter's a liar. Your daughter's the liar. Your daughter's the liar. Your daughter's the liar.
Your daughter is a hoe, baby. She already been on here with one dude.
You did not tell me that many times. Listen, it don't matter what you say.
Chrissy.
Yes, sir.
Basically, for the last 2 years, you've played the father role. Is that right?
For 3 years now.
Do you think that Dexter is...
I buy diapers, wipes, pampers, clothes, electric bill, rent, you name it, I bought it.
I get the feeling, Taisha, just listening to you, would this be your first grandchild?
Yes. It would mean everything to me because I've lost 7 children and a husband to carbon monoxide, all deceased. This is my only thing I have here left on this earth. So if I got a grandson, you think I ain't going to be the grandmother that I'm supposed to be to him? But I just want to know.
Okay.
I have the right to know.
That seems very reasonable, Chrissy and Daytona, all right?
I agree.
All right.
100%.
Wow. Agreement. Here we go. In the case of 3-year-old de jour, Dexter, you are not the father.
You lying bitch! I told you. You told me
You wasting my time, bro.
Your daughter. Got to work that body.
Okay, that's it. I got it.
Go find your dad. Sorry. It's you see the baby falls my He hurt.
I told you in the beginning it was a possibility.
It's all right.
Just like you promised 2 days ago that you were going to be there.
All right. Okay. We'll be glad to help you. Guess what, Dexter?
No, I got it.
You'll be a father. You'll be a father at the right time.
This was mainly for health issues.
Okay.
But I do feel like they owe him an apology for everything that just got said to him.
I don't know nothing.
You just feeling stupid.
Okay.
Baby girl.
Taisha,
You hurt me, and you're not gonna say sorry to me.
I will apologize for them. Okay, I'll apologize.
You ain't gonna apologize for me, bro. This is why I can't deal with that girl. I can't deal with that girl.
You are not the father.